Yo, people, guess who's back? Yeah, it's Alfie's gaming channel. A lot gone on since I last did a video. It's been months, it's been a long time. A lot's happened, a lot's gone on, so let's get to it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I apologise for the lack of videos, and I should be back. I should be doing this. I've got a weird setup. I don't know what it's going to be like, so let me just have a look and see. We'll see what see what it's like. Okay, so I'm going to be playing FIFA, I think, today. A little bit of FIFA. I've got a not bad team, but the defence is absolutely shocking on it, and I don't understand why the defence is so shocking on it, but I've got a really good defence and I'm trying everything to sort it, but I don't know why it's not. Anyway, let's do this. I think I may have just clicked on Pro Clubs. I have clicked on Pro Clubs. Oops, my error. Been a while. Forgive me. This game is seriously broken. Like, I'm not sure, sort of like whether it's me doing something wrong. So I'm going to upload a video, and I want you guys to see if you think it's me or not. Just going to quickly nip on here and just show you my team. So this is my squad. So obviously there we've got Kelly Smith, look, she's 98 rated. And we've got Coman, 99 Van Dijk, 99 Scott. And my midfield, Farrell Williams, she's greatest of the game. Obviously you know who that is, Lauren James. And this is Javier Zanetti, and it's an footy icon card. For the others, I do apologise, sorry, this is a Alex Scott, Greats of the Game hero, the same as Williams. And obviously as you can see, Shapeshifters icon, she doesn't normally play there. Shapeshifters is where you sort of put them in a different position. This is Ronald Koeman, 97, Van Dijk is 99, just a straight up footies card. Now here, 98 Mohamed Salah. I put him through an evolution, and again this is a Shapeshifters, just normal Shapeshifters. 97 left wing, Martin Odegaard. Not bad, to be fair, quite good. I don't like Martin Odegaard personally, being a Liverpool fan, and he decided to slap the ball in the area and nothing was given. But yeah, great player on this, and obviously got the great Maradona up front. I actually packed this card, as you can see, untradeable. And this exchange here, 384 games, 393 goals, is in Rivals only. I normally only play Rivals. Today I'm not going to do. I'm minus a player. Just wanted to go in there and show you my squad. I'm going to be doing squad battles today because, yeah, Rivals gets up my nerves a little bit. So we go in and see what this is. Right, see what happens here. As I say, it's probably just me defending wrong. It's probably just something wrong with me. I don't know, but I mean, I put this on world class. I don't know if that's actually going to be a bit easy, maybe, for the defence. But we'll have a look, because defensive-wise, I'm not putting players out of position. I'm running with the players. For some reason, they seem to be breaking me down.
I'm Guy Mowbray, joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position, and we have squad battles action for you. Sue, what are your expectations from this?
Cheers, Guy. Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating...
Hang on, Sue, they're in. The first blow of the day struck early. 1-0. 1-0 as the game restarts. Alex Scott.
I think this one's gone a little too easy. I think I've sort of messed it up. But this is my defending, so I've got Coman, look, and then Marco on there, look, Coman, Van Dijk, and they're just getting through me. quite easily. And obviously I'm not sure why. It does help if I do tackle the ball, yes, but I don't want to be tackling and giving away free kicks and getting red cards. So, and I don't know any other way to do it. So it's pretty difficult for me really, but I get there. Wow, ref, how's that free kick? Oh,
Promising position this. Genuine chance. Encouraging signs to the attack, but it hasn't led to anything.
Well, if that went in, the game would have definitely had a different.
see, look, I'm changing with the players. Look, you see, I changed with the look. He's, you know, so I changed back to the middle one here. And normally, what happens is they just run past me and beat me to the ball, which is not. I'm not understanding very well because I don't get why they're doing it. I mean, I changed to the correct player, as I say, look, putting pressure on him, didn't foul him, but the ball went out of play. So it's just really difficult to sort of get that balance correct.
Just getting popped down a touch in midfield.
Yeah, that was meant to go back, but ended up replacing that. And that one.
Salah.
Now, if I win this, I'll go into rivals and show you exactly what I mean by the whole defence thing.
Lions have it back.
So,
Found nicely and in. Another goal, and it's one that tightens their grip on this game. 2-0 there as we get started again.
see, that's look. I just put a tackle in, and now I'm having to bring Van Dijk across.
For the Lions.
And then we have this problem where they do that, and obviously when it's rivals, they break through and score, which again, not understanding why, but they do that. Oh, I've hit the woodwork again. Oh, wow.
Keeper has got it and will hold.
Sorry, I just could turn it down a little bit, because it is kind of loud. Just wanted you guys to be able to hear it. As I say, see, this game seems to be going a lot better than it normally does, because obviously it's a squad battles game, it's not a rivals. But I'll show you on rivals what happens. I mean, you've had a little glimpse of the defence there, but what happened was obviously I got tackled and stuff, and obviously that was a little glimpse of what happened when the right back, she put a foot in, and he just ran past. Like obviously I don't want to go two studs and stuff and get Virgil van Dijk stylely tackled in the Newcastle game. So obviously I'm not going in for that, but it's a case of I stuck a foot in, which should have been enough to sort of either deflect the ball or redirect it at least, and it did nothing. And then he just got the ball and ran past me. So I'm a little confused as to, am I doing something wrong? Am I, does it need to be semi-automated? I don't know what to do. I'm sort of a little lost. So any help would be fantastic, thanks. Let's get back to it. See, he's just put a foot in, and he ran straight past Van Dijk, look.
And that's a shame for them. Nothing doing. Salah. And he'll have a go here. A terrific effort. And the woodwork has been shaken.
So unlucky, such a long way from goal. He took the opportunity and nearly got his reward. So close.
Salah.
Oh, that's so close.
Now, this has to be.
Oh no! I'm at the post again.
Zanetti. That brings to a close the first half here in Liverpool.
Oh, so for it. Hope everybody's been well, and again, I apologise for the lack of activity. All I can really say is life's got in the way. Just life. Which is what happens, I suppose. Yeah, just things that have happened when my dog put to sleep, and you know, obviously my children growing up. My daughter's at college taking her driving lessons, I've taken mine, you know, passed my test, got myself a car, you know. A lot's happened, and life's just sort of humbled me a little, and made me put this on the back burner. Family first, right? So yeah, and now I'm back. I do have a second channel, Alfie's ASMR. I'm trying to work on that one too, but you know, yeah, it's getting a bit easy now, so I think I have put it on the wrong level, to be fair. So, but it's just to show you sort of little glimpses of what happens with the defence when I'm on rivals. Very, very, very strange it happens, like it shouldn't do, but there are some games I can absolutely maul a team like I'm doing here with this one. There's some games I can maul a team like I do with this one, but you know, squad battles mean nothing to me because opening packs at this stage of the season with the team I've already got is irrelevant. Like, it doesn't mean anything to me, so I don't really need the packs. So I tend not to play it. I tend to play rivals more. But I mean, if playing squads is going to improve me as a player, and improve my gameplay in general, stop making silly passes like that, and improve my gameplay in general, then obviously I'm down for it. But it's just crazy. Like, since it's been EA and not FIFA, since they had a massive fallout and stuff, I'm not being as keen on it. So I have pre-ordered this year's. A bit of reluctancy there, I didn't want it, but yeah. One of them things where it's been a tradition from FIFA like 14, like, because obviously the very first one I played where I could actually go online was FIFA 14 on the Xbox. Xbox One, the very first one that came out, sort of thing. Not the, oh no, the 360 I think it was, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, whenever FIFA 14 was out, that's when I played it from, and it was online. And met my buddies that I game with now still, and you know, obviously from there on, obviously I played it ever since, and I've had it every year since. And for it to just see the game the way it is, it's just terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Like, I've got a friend of mine, I don't mean to call him this, but he admits it himself, he calls it himself actually. He's a bit of a nerd, and he's doesn't normally play FIFA, but I did say to him, I said, have a little play of it, give me a review. And he was telling me about the defence as well, saying that it's very, very, very bad. If you're running down right wing, running with your right or left back, once you start resting the player, he pulls the centre back out, which then leaves a big hole. But then that means if you drop a midfielder back to defend, obviously, or a CDM back or whatever, then he's leaving a hole in the midfield. So one of them where it's just crazy, crazy, crazy sort of, you know, and you've got to get it right. But it's getting it right. You know, it's difficult. So hopefully, like I say, just seeing me take right. So there you go. Look, I've just took all that tackling. You know, it took me that the two players that it took me there to. That was offside. Yeah, I thought so.
So tight. You can see how frustrated he is, but he did finish it off well.
There's room to do something here. Delivered into the box.
Why do they even play that?
Not a troubling one to deal with.
So you see now, look, I've repositioned my right back. She's my left back. She's back in there. But look, they see there, Van Dijk. Wanting to tackle the ball then with Van Dijk. If I can see if I can find a replay. Just then. So the ball's coming in. And if you look, so here, fine. Here, I'm tackling, well, I don't tackle with Van Dijk, but obviously I'm running near. But when you sort of look at this perspective at the bottom here, so he's running down, obviously I've got Coman there, you know, making no threat. But it's sort of, you know, little glimpses of sort of when, like here, look, when I go out here, I lose my right back, and there, look, I put a centre back, I put a midfielder in, sorry, and a defender there at the same time, 2 players, and still gets round. It's like, why? How? I don't understand how that would happen. And then obviously sometimes what happens with the keeper is when they score, and what can happen is as I say with the whole scoring thing, they can get the ball off of me and run and things. See if we can find a defensive one here where, so it's here. So look at my right back. So she's up, she's quite high. Okay, so I run past him there by accident. Then I bring the player back. And then if you look, it had to take me to go like this, round him, because he misplaced the pass and get the ball. But look how close they are together. You know, they're not wide. Like if you look at the bottom midfielder, number 6 here at the bottom of the screen, and then look at where my left back is. You know, and I've put it on as wide as I can possibly get it. And that's not what's happening. You know, they're not staying wide. And then obviously, you know, that happens. But they're not staying wide. They're not staying in that flat line, and they're not staying wide. And I don't understand why. Look, this is closeness again, look. And obviously then he's got him, look. So I put a tackle in there and managed to get out with that successfully. But the width of it, you know, and it's on standard width. Like, you can't put it on narrow. You're defending on this. And that, now if you look, if that had been passed properly, you could have gotten through there. You know, me controlling one player, look, where's the others going? So I'm on one player there, I'm highlighted. Look at the other 2. Just look, Van Dijk and the other, you know, and Alex Scott were just stood there doing nothing, and look how narrow they are. It's just, I don't know how to widen it up and balance it out a little bit. Like, I don't want to make it too wide, you know, so, but it's difficult. You know, I'll get there. I just got to find out how to do it, and I'm not sure how. So if anybody knows how to sort of get that where it's a little bit more spread across the pitch and a bit more coverage, I'd be grateful if I could find out. Any of you FIFA experts out there. So I've played this for a long time, but I think I've stated before on plenty of occasions I'm actually brain damaged, so anything that I am told I kind of forget. So what I could do is obviously if I am told by a comment on the comments by you guys, I can keep looking back at what you've said and then work on that from there, because that's how I'd remember. Some brain damage, and I have no short-term memory.
Lovely ball, could be a chance. That has flown into the net. What a strike! A superb volley.
Right, so here, putting 3 challenges, and I've got the ball, look. Now I just have to run that off of him. So you saw me there putting 3 challenges, and I'll replay that to show you what I mean. So it goes to the highlighter, replay, we'll enter the replay, we'll come to here. Right, gets the ball. So there's one, but that was nowhere near him. So he scoops round my left back. She gets the ball here. Obviously I have to run with it. But before then, when he gets the ball, so she's challenging. He turns, then obviously comes in, challenge goes in there, misses, and yet I have to do that. I don't understand how he's not, you know, how the challenges are not, you know, going in as they're supposed to be. Like, if that was a real player, you wouldn't just go around him, you know. So, okay, so I'm going to do your own rivals now and show you exactly what I mean. I'm not wanting to play the whole game, so probably won't do. I do quit out if it gets any more than 3-0. There's no point in playing any more than 3-0. So, right, rivals, and go to advanced. Same team as you saw before. Players feel much quicker, players feel much more realistic. And again, you see realistically, so I don't understand how, when I am tackling, my goalkeeper gets absolutely terrible, and he's like he's just got holes in him, and he doesn't seem to save anything. And I'm not sure why. As I say, so it's just terrible. I don't understand what's going on with the game. But, so look, again on this, I tend to just sort of have one player concentrating on the closest ones. And I pressed past there, pressed A to pass the ball and didn't pass. So I didn't pull out my defence, look. And look at Van Dijk, he's suddenly gone slow. And then that happens. See, that's what I don't understand, how Van Dijk suddenly went slow there. He's got, he's got very high pace on this game. Right, so here we go. The battle here, look. So she gets the ball, but obviously didn't, tackle him. He kicked it and it hit her. So now she's lost it, right? She's just suddenly gone slow, look. So I bring him out, and he blocks it with his leg. So it's just really, really hard to get some sort of... And there's a tackle. And that's what happens. I put a tackle in with Van Dijk there, and he didn't do anything. Hence the reason why the guy got the shot off. So, it's very, very, very difficult to play. I'm not sure why, because everything's cool. The game hasn't updated, it hasn't done anything it's not supposed to, it hasn't, So I don't understand why it's gone like this. It's just terrible. So here, look, tackle with Van Dijk. And again, you see, I don't know why my goalkeeper's so slow. This is what I'm saying. I don't understand. So obviously, just showing you, goalkeeper was slow to react. Don't get why. Defenders are getting. It's just crazy. So I just don't understand why it's like that. But anyway, got the new one. Hopefully, there's improvements. Deeply apologise again for not having much content. Thanks for watching. Give us a like, comment and subscribe. Let me know if you've got any defensive tips for me, please. Please, I'm desperate. Thanks guys. Much love.